Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rebecca Lina, a European marketing consultant for CNC. Today, I'll be talking about the solutions to the issues presented in the case study. First, I will briefly start by talking about China National Consumer Goods Corporation, CNC, as a major Chinese company that manufactures a range of household cleaning agents like the popular Pao Pao bath gel. CNC believes that family is of fundamental value and its focus appeals to quality, status, and Chinese national identity. The company is committed to producing products that facilitate maintenance of personal hygiene, which offer clean, refreshing, and moisturizing skin after bath. Management and the company. CNC's headquarters is situated in Shenzhen, city found in China. The company has been operating for 20 years and is owned by the Chinese superiors. The Chinese superiors have organized the company to have a hierarchical structure, and most of the marketing strategies come from them. Pao Pao Bath Gel was established to the mainland Chinese market in the 1990s and has been a popular household brand since the early 2000s. CNC realized a niche for their market in Europe, and the Shenzhen office set up teams in the UK, France, and Germany to market and distribute Pao Pao throughout Western European countries. The product was branded middle to upper class Chinese family brand that promotes Chinese family values. Our clients are households that are interested in maintaining personal hygiene and like to have a conducive living area. The management of CNC consists of the Chinese superiors, the marketing department, Tom, the European District Marketing Manager, Julin Jie, the Associate Director of Marketing and Sales, Asian managers, and the European team. Business highlights. CNC holds 60% of the Chinese market in personal hygiene and household cleaning products. Pao Pao quickly became the top bath gel in mainland China and a major competitor in other Asian countries like Vietnam, South Korea, and Taiwan. In 2010, in 2007, CNC realized a niche for their product in Europe, and the Shenzhen office set up teams in the UK, France, and Germany to market and distribute Pao Pao throughout the Western European countries to consumer outlets on small scale, but Pao Pao had little success to penetrate the European market. Many European customers equated the bath gel with what they perceived to be poor quality from China, and the European marketing strategies simply mimic what was established in China and cannot boost consumer confidence. Many European consumers cannot relate to the heroes of China due to this unsuccessful expansion into Europe. In 2010, a new globalization strategy was adopted and a European team was hired to execute a marketing strategy that appealed more to European values. The strategy had limited success and the product was still not performing as well as CNC competitive advantage. There are many companies producing household cleaning agents. Most of them are not focusing on the personal hygiene and the care of family status. There is a growing interest in products which are free from chemicals such as parabens and silicone. Many consumers are also keen to purchase antibacterial products and products focusing on their personal hygiene and family status. Our products are properly tested and environmentally friendly to meet the health concerns. My financial summary is, based on the size of our market and our market area, our sales for a year are $300. I project CNC will be in excellent position to attract the European market by 10% per year for the first 3 years. This will be if the company chooses a more globalized approach to marketing and branding while maintaining a company's overall image of being high quality Chinese brand. We already have distributors and commitments from 20 clients. Challenges to overcome. For CNC to move away from the current scandal, we talked about developing a global marketing strategy so that CNC can move beyond the current Bao scandal. We plan to aggressively build our client base and have an integrated marketing communications plan for launching Pao Xiaogao in the European countries. Through this means, I advise on a new marketing strategy for Europe, and it should differ from the mainland China strategy. Localization strategy will be used to adjust the product and send a better message to fit the target customer. The value proposition of the product, making recommendations that would make positive impact on the company on the global scale. We think that having a global brand that is used regardless of what country Pao is distributed. Market environment scanning. Market segmentation will be used to find subsets of potential buyers to how best to reach our customers in every niche. Targeting and positioning of the product will also be done. Integrated marketing communications strategy statement. Advertising through newspapers, TV adverts, direct emails, sponsorship of programs and events, and the global branding strategy. Public relations strategy to counteract the CNC's negative image. Media strategies using online care service which will provide information on how to use our products, like social media, websites, and other marketing communication activities, also to improve our image on social media. That may vary different in different target countries. The global marketing strategy will also take into consideration the cross-cultural dimensions at a global level. The salary Tom will be plan to hire funding requirements. the working capital requirement. Future goals. My future goal is for CNC to expand into the European market and compete in the global market. This will depend on the manner in which CNC will consider to solve the problems stated. We know that the Asian culture differed dramatically from the European countries like the UK, Germany, France, in terms of power distance, individualism, and uncertainty avoidance. With the plan we have, CNC will be in great position to move beyond the scandal. I'm going to talk about the challenges the company is facing. One of the challenges CNC is facing is poor management of the controversial television commercial for the Pao Pao birthday, which had been broadcasting throughout China 2 weeks ago. Indeed, the Shenzhen head office commercial was based on a type of advertisement that is usually unacceptable in the European culture. This commercial has an extremely negative impact on the company's image throughout Europe, and since the commercial first appeared in mainland China, activists and social media users on sites like YouTube and Twitter have been demanding for an apology from CNC, calling the company racist, or worse, the Chinese culture racist. I am worried about what consequences the Pao Pao commercial will have on the European market. For the past decade, Pao Pao had become a popular household brand throughout Asia, and Europe, with UK, France, and Germany leading the European markets. Unfortunately, there is a sudden decline in our market. In Europe, due to the controversial commercial of Pao Pao, and European distributors are demanding that something needs to be done to solve this issue. Poor marketing strategies is another issue affecting the European expansion, as too many Europeans perceived the product to be poor quality from China. Also, the European marketing strategy simply mimicked what was established in China, and Europeans cannot relate to the heroes of China. The company is using traditional approaches to advertisement which are behind times, and CNC is not considering the impact of digital technologies or social media on product branding. There are communication difficulties between the two main offices in China and Europe. The managers from China can only talk when asked a question. That does not facilitate brainstorming and the easy exchange of ideas. It is also difficult to know what the Shenzhen head office expects from the European team. Poor response to the management of the Pao Pao branding scandal is one of the issues recognized which affected the European expansion of CNC. This resulted in the failure of your new globalization marketing strategy initiated in 2010. For example, how the Pao Pao complaint about the advert was handled was completely not customer friendly. Another issue is Pao Pao branding was based on Chinese culture and the identity which differs from the European culture. Many Europeans cannot equate to the birth girl. Many Europeans equate the birth girl to what they perceive as poor quality from China. The European marketing strategies simply mimic what is established in China, and this does not boost customer confidence. Most Europeans cannot relate to the heroes of China also. I have some recommendations that I made. With the extensive experience that I have throughout the UK, France, and Germany, as a marketing manager, I recommend the company should reconsider restructuring the sales and marketing department. On top of that, we should revise the overall marketing strategies because the traditional approaches to advertisement are behind times, and this does not boost the European expansion. We must consider the impact of digital technologies and social media on product branding. If we do not, sales would see a sharp decline. We recommend global marketing strategy that would be used regardless of what country Pao will be distributed to, and to improve on the CNC's image on social media, market segmentation, to get a good target of the customers, and to use strategic pricing strategy in different countries. We should think about how to counteract the negative image the recent commercial in mainland China has for the birth girl, which had been broadcasting. This commercial has been uploaded to numerous video sharing sites such as YouTube and have been viewed by millions of people worldwide. This commercial has an extremely negative impact on the company's image and the market throughout Europe. And since the commercial appeared in mainland China, activists and social media users on sites like YouTube and Twitter have been demanding for an apology from CNC, calling the company racist, or worse, the Chinese culture racist. The poor management of the Pao branding scandal resulted in the failure of the new globalization marketing strategy initiated in 2010. We can do a press release to counteract the negative image and also have a positive message sent about Pao on the social media sites. We could solve problem of communication between the international offices so as to improve on the working relationship, and this can facilitate brainstorming and the flow of information. The Shenzhen office could try to be open to the European team about what their expectations are. Communication can be two-way and horizontal rather than bottom method to facilitate easy flow of information so as to minimize dictating on how things are to be done. Workers can be treated sales and be able to attract more clients to buy. Company is facing. The future goals, recommendations were to restructuring of CNC's marketing and sales department, revising the overall marketing strategies, solving problem of communication between the international offices, global branding to improve on our customer care and the problem solving, European office to be given more decision making powers, and changing the company's corporate culture to consider digital technology and social media, moving away from the current racist image of CNC, making of accomplishment reports, contacting our customers to keep a close relationship, use of social media to counteract the negative image, and changing from the traditional approaches to advertisement. I conclude here by saying we need to improve our image on social media, market segmentation to target well our customers. There is increased use of digital technologies and social media in Europe. And this has high impact on consumption rates and where to find the product. If we avail CNC information online, this will help us to attract the online users, like on sites like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, on blogs, to buy our products and easily access our product information. One important recommendation of global branding would be used regardless of what country paper will be distributed. Let's all put our efforts together with all that we have as one, so as CNC can be able to expand to the international market, and also to help on working on counteracting the negative image, so that we can create a positive image for our product and to create market in the European society. If anyone has any questions or suggests, you are welcome. Thank you for sparing your precious time to be here today. Well, I will let you think about what strategies we should take so as to overcome the Pau branding scandal that we are facing today. And please, I hope the company will take its time to think about one of the strategies that we have suggested so that we can push our sales onwards and to compete favorably in the global market. Have a good day.